Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights. Alright, these hill giants are gonna get thrashed. Let's go this way first. So the first level is pretty simple. Lots of hill giants, lots of ettins, a little cage with some wild animals in it, and then big boy hill giant champion guarding the stairway exit. I want to make sure he doesn't kill himself, because he was already hurt pretty bad. I think these bars are trapped. They're not. Alright, I don't go through that other set of bars until later. Because that'll bring me right to the end, and I don't want to go to the end yet. 51 acid damage. Oh my goodness, it did, dude, didn't it? Yep, it did. I can handle a lot of things in this game, in these kinds of games, without a problem. But once you start just taking stuff away from me that I worked for because of nonsense mechanics, it enrages me. Fortunately, the ettins here can't throw things at you. Unfortunately, they're super weak, and thus barely even worth the kill. I don't know why they're so frail in this. In actual D&D, ettins are ginormous. And kinda threatening. Alright, we should have 2 more groups of hill giants, and I think that's it for this level. Oh, never mind. There's an extra group of hill giants up there. I should fall back and heal. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, that was pretty close. Looks like some of them just gave up on the rocks. Right, I think that's all of them. Sorry, I wasn't talking a whole lot there. I had to kind of focus up to make sure I wasn't losing on experience with them. So there should be a group of Ogre Berserkers, and then the champion guarding the stairwell down. More of a tunnel than a stairwell, but, you know, you get the idea.
Let the earth take you.
So this here is the other side of that place with the bears. If you want, you can go right there and just kind of skip a bunch of stuff.
Let the earth.
Man, everything hurts. It's the traps more than anything else. Okay, I'm gonna try to harm this guy.
Perish as you should. Taste of my wrath.
Why is there an Ogre Berserker up there? Okay, and this dude is getting way more attacks than I thought he would. So is he hasted? What the heck? Okay, we're just gonna fall back and heal up some. And then I'm gonna do this. I should have known my plan wasn't gonna work. This dude always gives me trouble. And now he's dead. Yeah, he's a bit of an annoyance. I'll give him that. At least he was worth several hundred experience and he didn't kill himself.
Let the earth.
I could actually use that for spells, but I think I got enough spells as is. Oh, well, I need my stuff again then, because there's the chieftain down there who's even worse than that champion was, and they have another big pile of traps and enemies, so I still need my healing. I could use my remove traps. The problem is there's no good place to use it to get the majority of them, because frickin' everything is super trapped. I can understand the logic behind it, but it really doesn't make any sense either. Like, from a gameplay standpoint, it does. They need to have traps that actually, you know, do more than make you flinch a little bit. 10 hit points at this point is nothing. I regenerate that very quickly. So they have to make them do 40. But it doesn't make sense that the giants would that heavily trap all of their stuff. I find it odd for a game like Neverwinter Nights that went so all in on their world building. I mean, they did stuff that didn't make any gameplay sense for world building all the time. But once it gets to these later chapters, a lot of that goes out the window. They do make this place feel like a Giant's Cave system. Like, it's kind of open and cavernous. The rooms are very wide and stuff. See, I almost don't want to roll criticals now, because it'll hurt them enough that they can then finish the job themselves. I'm fairly certain behind this door on the south there are some wild animals and some unpleasant traps.
Perish as you
Yeah, it's another group of wild animals.
perish as you should.
Alright, so north of here, I think there's an unpleasant trap on the door north as well. But I need my other detect trap spell down here. There's a fire giant up there, though. That's the delicate sent from King Strog's men on Cloth's behalf. Scrog is the leader of the fire giants, but he answers to Cloth. Yeah, so my fire is not going to harm this thing. Oh! Oh, that was a crit. I thought he was critting again, and I thought I was just done for. Yeah, they're gonna be a real pain. So that's the note sent by Cloth. You could find the Hill Giant's response, which is, yeah, we'll do whatever you want, on the Hill Giant Chieftain's corpse. I don't think either notes are worth money, but per usual, I'll be testing that. Okay. So this is their cook room. They have 2 prisoners from the Golden Eagle Uthgar tribe in here. That door is... what in the world? There we go. My weapons were gone.
Yes, what?
So yeah, I think this door is heavily trapped. No? Oh, there it is.
I greet you.
There's a lot of very expensive stuff. I want to know where the Hill Giants are getting all this. They're not raiding this many, you know, enchanted armories. I don't think they sacked the entirety of Waterdeep, so I'm not sure where they're getting their loot. Alright, I'll try my remove traps from here. Not a lot. I probably missed some in the back. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. I didn't want to do that. I wasn't thinking. He actually succeeded on that will save. He has +6 to his will. Oh, dang it. I keep forgetting. I don't have to select myself after I click on those. Yeah, he's powerful. And he's got a katana, not a club, which is different from the rest. $600 and he dead.
Taste of my wrath.
I knew it. I knew I missed a trap back there. Cloaks of Protections 4 and 3. Okay. So I'll go deliver the head, then I gotta rest again, because I'm gonna need those buffs to kill Akulatraxas. You can't do anything to weaken that dragon. It's not like Cloth, who you can give a tainted dragon sphere and watch him kind of ruin his own soul in front of you. I gotta say, even after doing that, the dude's still got like 70 hit points. Maybe some more. And still has just the most absurd armor class. And if he catches you with the right kind of, like, rolls on a breath attack, you just die. And there's basically nothing you can do about it. And then combine that with the fact that he gets like 4 or 5 attacks around, and they all hit, and they all do lots of damage. You just have to hope you can kill him before he can do anything. Now we rest. Honestly, it'd be much more in line with a green dragon's personality to try to kill me right now. Just for the crime of existing, and being a lesser being. I think, though, Akulatraxas is smart enough to know that if I killed the hill giants, which she clearly couldn't kill all of them, then I could kill her, and that would endanger the eggs, and she doesn't want that. So, if I look at my strength, let's see what happens here. It's at 26. I don't think it can go up any further. It can't. It won't go up any higher than that. Interesting. So there's the eggs. Staff of Command. I won't take the eggs, because I'm not going to give them the cloth, and there's no other reason to have them. You do get some extra XP, but I've been a good guy pretty consistently throughout this game so far. I don't see a reason to change that. The world is better with less chromatic dragons in it. Only have a 26 strength. That's kind of disappointing. And feels like it's kind of nonsense. I go through the work of buffing up my character. Why shouldn't I be able to reach unattainable heights? How close am I? Wow, I'm still 12,000 away. 12,000? Yep, 12,000. That's a lot. Alright, we got another cultist group now. This guy's got another journal that you can't sell. Also, be careful. Usually fighting them antagonizes that fire giant. Every time, without fail, that fire giant gets involved. You're healing them? The cultist leader is working with the fire giants. They're not allies. That doesn't make any sense at all. Don't want his journal, but I'll take the rest of that. Alright, so we got the very cheerful, happy rain sounds back that I'm so happy to have in the game. Oh, got some more fire giants this way. Can I blind these suckers? Let's find out. Nope, didn't get either of them. They might be immune to it for all I know. That thing went down in one hit. Troll comes rolling over to lend its aid. Just instantly dies. Trolls actually do work with these things. There's a bunch of them inside that operate in small groups with the fire giants. Those two are in fact allies. I don't know how anyone could ally with a troll. Trolls will literally eat you if they can get their teeth around you. Now, I do know there are not that many fire giants in the outer areas. Mostly it's ogre berserkers, but there are a few. I looted that guy, right? Yeah. Alright, so there's this kind of makeshift wall set up that keeps you from accessing half the area without going all the way around. So you can't just speed run to the end. But I think that's really to push you in the direction of Golgotha so that you don't miss her.
Taste of my rock.
So the cave here belongs to a brass dragon, I believe, who is dead. The fire giants already stormed the place and killed her. There's some random loot here, and the Tome of the Ring, but there's one particular item I'm here to grab.
Perish as you should.
Because her eggs are already gone. And it's over here in these rocks. This is Bodyknot Ginkgo's quest item. So I now have all 6. Once I'm done with this, once I reach the end of this episode, which is to clear out the exterior areas where I am right now. I'll get up to the fire giant lair entrance, and then go back to town. Then I'll go do the party quests. This should be the last outer group of fire giants too, I think, maybe? Maybe not. If it's not, there aren't very many more. Really? I'm just going to cast this on myself, because why not? Basically, casting Greater Restoration on yourself is like killing yourself and then using Resurrection. It's like a grand reset, but can be used whenever. I love that spell. So let's run off and get an audience with Golgotha. These dragons and giants drop a lot of money in piles of rocks. Why? Oh man, why am I getting these like lags? Right, there's a pretty common glitch over here. I don't think it's really a glitch. I think it's just a mistake they made when making the game. I'll show after I kill these ogres. So, I don't think they fixed it. Yeah, you can't get at this stuff. So the only way you can actually loot it is to destroy it. And for some reason, that changes it. Okay, we are now in Golgotha's lair. Same with Akulatraxas, or same as Akulatraxas, trying to get through that door will provoke her to wrath.
For what reason have you violated?
Fortunately, I think I've been calling her Golgotha this entire time. It's Gorgotha, whatever. You know, what's the difference? And that should be the last major stop. Now it's just looting and killing. So this is... Okay, those are all 8th level. I can never remember what clerics get at the last level of spells. I feel like they have... I know Implosion is one of them. And like Monster Summoning 9 and stuff. That also makes it harder. So if you take the animal domain as a cleric, your summoning is 1 level ahead of what it normally is. Let's see just how big the range on this is as well. Alright, it didn't hit everyone. It got a number of them though. Oh, so if you pick animal, your summoning is always 1 creature ahead of the last. So, for example, you take animal summoning 1, it's supposed to summon a dire badger, instead it summons a dire boar. And then the second one, instead of giving you a boar, gives you a wolf, and so on and so forth. Now, there are like 4 different types of elementals you can summon. There's like regular, huge, greater, and elder. And there might be one more in the mix. But if it's 1 ahead, I have to wonder what happens if you cast it with a 9th level summoning spell. Because I really don't know. I've always been curious, but I've never actually done it. Someone order the head of an orc king? So he gave me Peasant Dynasty, I believe. Yep. And that's the end of his quest, which is the hunting of the things. There really aren't a lot of side quests in this chapter. It's just here to keep you busy before the big finale. It's nighttime now. Day really just bleeds from one end to the other really quickly, doesn't it? Or nothing, nothing. Alright, that's done. Now we go through the fun process of talking to all of the henchmen again. This is the last time I'll do it. Whoopsie.
Not. I figured they'd do. Greetings. Yes. Hello. Is there something you need?
Whoa. Pressed the wrong button and darted forward.
My hip. Yes.
Alright. Let's re-drop these. So this, yeah, now it's just +4. Does most of the same things. This one now gives you spell resistance too. That one always has to be identified too. And that gives immunity to mind-affecting spells, which is pretty cool if you don't already have that. That's mostly the same. This is +5 instead of +4. Lots of extra charisma, but I'd have to lose a bunch of strength. Basically the same thing, but +4. Okay. So, henchman quests are done. I think all the side quests are done now, actually. Everything except Gorgotha. Alright, so we have one episode left, I think. Then we'll be done with Buron as well. And this whole chapter of the game. Now, the Fire Giant Lair, there's 3 areas in it. One of them is entirely optional. And all of them are no joke. Fire Giants are strong, the Duragar are actually dangerous. And man, there's 2 Fire Giant champions. There's King Scrog, who is an absolute animal. That dude is terrifying. And then there's Kloth himself. There's another dragon I gotta kill. There's a Death Slob Lord. There's all kinds of bad stuff. But yeah, we're gonna have to go through all of it. So that is up next. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.